Hey guys, we got cut off. I'm going to try so hard to splice this together. I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not, but I'm going to really try hard. So today I'm just going to try to drive as safe as I can, make sure that I can get gas. It's one of the main reasons why I almost didn't come on my journey. Florida, it's very difficult to get gas right now. And there's an app called Gas Buddy that I had forgotten about, and a friend reminded me. I did a post on Facebook. So I thought, wow. So I got online, I kept checking. I thought, I think there's got to be some better places in Georgia and South Carolina. Florida's having such a hard time getting gas because the way we get gas, for the most part, is by waterways. It's not necessarily by the roads. And because the waterways are disrupted right now because of not only Irma, but Harvey, and then of course there's another tropical storm, two out there, one in the Gulf, one in the Atlantic. It's really disrupted our ability to get gas. And so gas shortage is a real serious thing. I truly had to hunt around last night to be able to fill my tank to get started. So I got going this morning. I just kind of prayed about it, and I felt pretty confident and comfortable in getting going. So that's exactly what I did. I got up kind of early. I was on the road by 5 o'clock. I woke up naturally, by the way. Before I take a trip, I always get nervous and I don't get a lot of sleep. But, you know, I got to Savannah. The road is really, do you see it? Like, do you see the trees? We're really moving along now. This is pretty cool. Got to, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. There's brake lights ahead. Got to Savannah, Georgia, and had to go potty. And I thought, well, since I'm here, let me see if there's gas. Wouldn't you know, there's a ton of gas there. So I filled up. I'm feeling kind of confident about being able to find gas along the way, and I'll use the Gas Buddy app, and I'm not going to wait until I need gas. I'm going to start hunting at half a tank, and that will slow me down, but hey, it's not like I was moving quickly anyway earlier. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock and I'm moving like a lunatic right now. This is fantastic. So I guess all of that to say, I'm on my way, and I'm excited, and I can't wait. I'm going to drive safe. I'm going to find gas. My luggage is packed. I have got 4 bucket tubs in the back that I've got stuff in, but I have to tell you, that's for my apples. I'm so excited. When I go to the different orchards, I put my apples loose in rows, or layers in the bucket to keep them safe and to keep them from, you know, again, soft bag, bulges all over the place, but a hard-sided tub keeps them really contained. I have a lid so I can stack them if I need to, and I go home with yummy apples. I'm really excited about it. So here we go. Real quick call out. Thank you to everyone who has contacted me in concern about the hurricane. Prayers if you got them, and if you don't, that's really fine. Send me your good thoughts. I'll take whatever it is. Send your good thoughts, send your good prayers to everybody. The people who are still recovering from Harvey or still struggling with, you know, what happened with Harvey. The people who have already been through Irma, lives have been lost. Devastation has taken place in those little tiny islands. And as it heads to the U.S., just whatever the path may be, please protect the people. And I ask that you just take a moment to also, oh gosh, the people that decided to stay, I don't think it was a good idea, but I know we've all got freedom of choice, and I really support that. But I worry about them because, well, sometimes those decisions are not the smartest decisions. And when you've lived in Florida all your life, it's kind of hard sometimes to take things serious, because here's what happens in a hurricane too when you want to stay and it's a hurricane level 2. People go, oh, it might be kind of bad, you should do whatever. And you learn as a younger person that 1s and 2s really aren't that big a deal. They're just not. Unless they stall, then they just drop a lot of water. When it gets to like a 3, it can be punchy. Then here's the next thing. You get the Weather Channel who sensationalizes it. And if you watch that kind of stuff, you can get really worked up about it to the point where you're kind of in a panic, and nobody wants to be in a panic. And I think that they get it started. And then you find out that it really wasn't that big a deal. So the next time it happens, they sensationalize it, and you kind of get worried about it, but you're like, will it be like last time? And then you find out the hurricane comes and it really wasn't that big a deal, and you're like, man, I think they just do that to get me riled. So the next one comes and they sensationalize it, and you go, look, I'm not even falling for it this time, and you stay, and everything's fine. There is going to come a time when one of the storms will be exactly what they say it's going to be. It happened with Andrew. Hurricane Andrew was so devastating, and it has put everybody on edge for years, right? It was enough to make us all go, oh, we better pay attention when it's 3 and above. Here's what's happened, though. We've had some really good years with hurricanes, and they've hit Florida. Not a lot of damage has taken place, so we've all become complacent again, where the Weather Channel sensationalizes, and then we say, nothing really bad happened. So there are a lot of people who are thinking in South Florida, hey, I'm just going to hunker down. And for those of you outside the South, and perhaps even outside the United States, hunkering down simply means that you're willing to stay, that you've boarded up your house, and that you're just going to, other people call it ride the storm out. It just means that you're just going to stay and you're not going anywhere. You're going to go through the storm, either in your home or in a place that's designated. So when we say hunker down, that's what we mean. Pull up our bootstraps and just rock that storm. That's what we're going to do. We're hunkering down. So people are choosing to hunker down because it's almost like the boy who cried wolf, I think. And I hope that there isn't the devastation that's being predicted. I really hope that that's not the case. I hope that everyone will be okay. I'm really glad that I had already planned to go apple picking and I didn't have to make the decision. I will tell you, the Hubs is staying home. I am terrified by that. I don't want him to be home by himself. Although he's perfectly capable of being home alone. But I just would like to be with him. And I was a struggle yesterday. But I decided to go. And, well, we both decided that that was an okay thing to do. Because I had already planned it. But it's hard to leave a loved one and do that split. And there you have it. I have really gone long. I think that I'm going to let this video rock on its own. We'll call this Hurricane Irma Part 2, I guess. In the meantime, if you enjoyed these chatty kind of videos of just my life and what's going on, let me know that. Give me a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs down if you ain't appreciate it. That's absolutely fine. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe. This is normally a channel about Louis Vuitton and luxury items, but it's kind of morphing these days. I'm just chitting and chatting and talking about luxury and just letting the channel be whatever it is that it's going to be. I would love to do some more inspirational things. It seems like that does help individuals, and we are in a time, I think, when people could use some inspiration. If those things are helpful to you, please let me know. If you have any questions concerning luxury goods, especially